Hi guys, welcome back to Simple Biz for Living. This is Romy and today I'd like to share my recipe for an easy Mohanthal. This is a very delicious recipe using condensed milk instead of the traditional sugar syrup. So it's fairly easy to make. It does take a little bit of time, but the ingredients are minimal and the taste is fantastic. So I do hope you give this a try. You're going to need some chickpea flour or besan or chana ke besan or gram flour, whatever you call it. You're going to need some good quality ghee. You're going to also need some condensed milk, some regular liquid cow's milk, or you can use any milk that you want. And you're going to need some spices and some nuts for decoration. So I'm showing you some cardamom powder here, which is what I use, but I highly recommend adding some javitri powder or mace powder to get that authentic Gujarati taste. We're going to start off with the besan in a large plate or a bowl, and we're going to add in the ghee and the liquid milk, and we're going to go ahead and massage this into the besan. I go in with my fingers because it's the easiest way to make sure that everything is well incorporated. Now this helps you to get a grainy mohanthal, which is very important, which is one of the characteristics of mohanthal, is to have the graininess and obviously the roasted gram flour taste. But this helps incorporate all of this, makes the besan a little grainy, a little bit larger. Now here I'd like to give you a tip. If you can find besan that's made for laddus, and some Indian stores do carry it, it's a little bit grainier, it's thicker, you can go ahead and start off by using that, but I do not recommend skipping this particular step because this really does bring a great texture to the mohanthal. And you want to take your time and make sure that the ghee and the liquid milk are well incorporated into the besan mix. And by the time you're done rubbing it, it's gonna feel like coarse sand when you're able to kind of hold it in your hand and it keeps its shape. But break up all the big pieces here and make sure that the mixture, it doesn't have big lumps. Then we're gonna go in with a heavy bottom pan. If you have non-stick, I would recommend that, but it's not necessary. We're gonna go in with the rest of the ghee and the gram flour mixture, the besan mixture we were just working on, and we're gonna go ahead and roast this. Now you want to lower your heat to medium low, and this is the time-consuming part of this recipe. This is the bulk of the recipe. You're basically just roasting this mixture until it is well roasted. The aroma will fill your house. It'll be so pleasant. The color will change from this light pale yellow to this brighter orangey color, and that's what you're looking for. So I went ahead and roasted this for a good 20 to 22 minutes, and you do not want to skimp on the time here. Low and slow and roast it well until you see this texture. It'll start kind of spreading apart and it'll be nice and golden, so beautiful. Then we're gonna go in with our liquid milk here, and this step, what this does is makes the besan mixture that we were just roasting a little grainy. It kind of lumps it together, but not like lumps that are like nasty in mithai or in sweets. This is just makes it really grainy. It's such an important step. You want to make sure you mix this really well, because it's not a lot of milk, but it is a lot of besan. So take your time mixing it. Keep the heat at low, medium low. Then we're gonna go in with our condensed milk. So on the website, I've listed one whole can, which is about 13 to 14 ounces of condensed milk. I will specify on the website what size I used. You can use more if you like your sweets a lot sweeter. You just want to make sure you cook it down to this consistency here. Then you're gonna go in with your spices. You can actually add the spices right when you add the condensed milk. It might be a little bit easier to mix. I actually forgot, but you do want to add in your spices. Again, highly recommend that you add in the mace powder. I didn't have it with me on hand, so I skipped it, but I highly recommend it. Once your mixture comes to this grainy consistency where it's starting to kind of fall apart in the pan, but it's still staying together, go ahead and transfer it to a lined parchment paper or wax paper lined tray. Make this as thick as you like. In the stores, you'll find them pretty thick. I like to go in with parchment paper after I've set it and kind of smoothen the top. And then I like to decorate mine with some nuts. You can leave it as is, or you can add some almonds or pistachios, cashews, whatever you prefer. And that's it. Let it set for a good 2 to 3 hours. Overnight is best if you can, if you have the time, because the longer it sets, the better the consistency gets. But this is what it looks like. It's grainy, it's not hard, it's not soft, it's not chewy, but it is so delicious. You are gonna absolutely love it. If you do give this recipe a try, let me know down below, or on my Facebook, Instagram, or my TikTok page. Let me know what you think of it. And if you've tried Mohanthal before, let me know where you've gone it, if you've made it, what you think of it. And until next time, you guys, thank you so much for your continued support. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.